What's going on, everybody? MVP Collectables, and today I will be going over the Winter Wonderfest 2019. As you guys can see here on the screen here, I have my first set of photos. I have about 90 photos, 95 photos. All the DC pieces will be at the end, of course, because that's kind of my shit. I might be getting one item on this list, and that'll be, of course, the final item I will be going through. So yeah, let's get started. Overall, my overall impressions of the show, um, it was good. It wasn't great. They didn't show the Bane like everyone thought they would. They didn't show, and then there was a couple surprises. I guess the Ash from Evil Dead, which we'll get into, that was a big hit. But with that being said, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was fantastic. So yeah, let's get started. This is going to be a new Predator piece. At least I believe it's new. I know that they showed three. I have two sets of photos of this one and then another one. I believe this one's new. It might be the other one. The other version of this one would be the new one. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe this is going to be a 1/3 scale Predator. I do have several photos here. This is it with the mask off. This is it with the mask on. As you guys can see, I don't have any measurements or anything like that. I'd assume it's going to be around 30 inches, 35 maybe. Moving on from that, we're going to get this Tekken piece here, which is going to be, there's going to be two different versions of this statue. This, I believe, is I believe it's 1/3. It might be 1/4. I'm not 100% positive. The other version, of course, I do have a photo of that version as well. It's going to be him with his shirt on. So there's that photo, and then here's the one I was talking about. So you guys can clearly see the difference. And it is going to be a swap out. I guess it's the same statue, actually. I didn't even know that. It looks, I actually thought they were two separate statues. But there you guys go. There's going to, of course, be the different swap out chest piece. This is the back of the shortlist version, and I really do like the base on this. It looks like it's a dragon, which is pretty cool. I wish the dragon would be like a different color, instead of gray. It would have been a lot cooler if it would have been like blue or green or like an actual like color. But whatever. Moving on from those, I will be going over these pretty quickly. Because again, it's not my cup of tea. I have more photos of the DC pieces, but this is, of course, is going to be the Bumblebee, and then this will be, I believe this is new. This statue, I don't know the name of the statue. I do believe this is the supposed to be the female of in the movie, but it makes no sense because that isn't the female in the movie. So I actually don't know what exactly that statue is or why it's here. Because the male is blue, of course. Anyone who's seen the Bumblebee movie knows the male is smaller and blue, the female is red, but it has a lot more color than this. But I'd assume that this is actually the female. I don't have any. Here's a better photo. I believe it's actually going to be the female, but I thought she was a lot more red than that. But whatever. I did see Bumblebee movie. I did really enjoy it. They really got Bumblebee as a character down, and they had good humor as well. Here's a better look at Bumblebee. Of course, Bumblebee's already been unveiled. He's already also up for pre-order, so you can pick Bumblebee up as well. Any of these that are up for pre-order, I will tell you guys they're for pre-order. Again, I have a very limited amount of space left in my collection. I have a very limited amount of things I can get, as well as a limited budget, so I'm not gonna, it's DC only for me unless your name is Thanos. Okay, I have the Thanos Guardians of the Galaxy hot toy. I have the Infinity War Thanos hot toy on order. Those are the only Marvel pieces I will ever get, because it's just, I could, like, one of my friends is, I showed one of my friends, I know I'm going on a tangent here, I'm sorry. I told one of my friends, I showed him a picture of the Thanos hot toy, and he's like, dude, that's the greatest thing ever. And then I slid over, and there was a picture of the Thanos hot toy next to the Captain America hot toy. And he goes, well, now you gotta get Cap. So I can't, if I get in, if I do that, it's down a rabbit hole. I can't even go down, you know? Like, that's $1,500 in Marvel hot toys like that. So back to this. Pretty cool piece. Not my favorite though. This piece though is the Optimus Prime with the jetpack, jet booster, Optimus, whatever. It's fucking massive. This is the only photo I have. I didn't get one straight on. There is one photo of him straight on. Also, anyone who wants to know where I got these photos, very simple, Facebook. Um, so I got them a majority of them off the Prime One Studios Facebook group. I did get a couple off of Rad Titan, and I did get a couple off of Brotherhood of the Bat. So shout out to all three of those Facebook groups. One of them, of course, Prime One is the official Prime One collector group. Has 10,000 members. Rad Titan, of course, probably the biggest them, and they're probably one of the biggest, statue channels out there. Dwarf's mine. But shout out to those guys. This, of course, is going to be the absolute massive new Guts statue. I do have a couple more photos of him than the other ones around this area. I do think this piece is cool. Again, never gonna get it. The only line that I would ever consider getting not DC related would be The Witcher. The Witcher 3, I've beaten that game 3 times. 4 times, which for anyone who's played the game once knows that's a lot. I beat it once on the second difficulty, twice on the third difficulty, and once on Blood and Broken Bones. Fuck. I won't get into that though, of course. So here comes with all of the different heads or portraits. 3 of them. That one and that one looks very similar. I don't really know that much of a difference, except I guess maybe that eye is looking at a different angle. But other than that, it kind of looks pretty similar, so I don't really know exactly what. But, now I have a bunch of different dinosaur pieces. Of course, this is the Jurassic World line. I will, again, because of my speech issue, I will be trying to limit the amount of times I say certain things, especially with ors in them. So I do apologize, guys, if for some reason there's one word that sounds way out of whack. It's because of that. This is a really cool piece, though. Of course, the T-Rex. I'd assume it probably might come with the goat. Maybe. I don't know if it would or wouldn't. I actually wonder if those are probably standalone pieces, because that mini T-Rex there would be probably like $200, $300. That would actually be kind of cool. Again, I don't know if those are for sale though. I do believe I have a couple more dinosaur pieces throughout, but just for now we're going to move on to this one. This is of course going to be from the Street Fighter line. Now, I don't know these guys' names, and I really do apologize. Kajita, I believe, is one of them. I believe that's the one with the black hair. So don't kill me in the comments because I don't know these guys' names. All I know is it's a pretty cool line. I do know that this line will be 1/4. So know that going into effect. I got that again from the live thingy that I watched last night. This, of course, is going to be from the same line. I again don't know the person's name. But overall, I do think it's a cool piece. Nice art direction, good clear resin. I do really love clear resin. My Green Lantern New 52, which is going to be right here, is awesome. Only issue, my god, is it hard to dust. The dust just, again, I dust my statues quite a bit, but here's going to be the one I was talking about. And this statue is sick. This, of course, is, I believe it's Kajita. I don't know. I might be butchering that. But this is what a lot of people are saying. Yes, sign me up. Really cool piece. Again, good clear resin, good art direction, good. It's Prime One. Paint, detail is insane. Sculpt, everything. Here's an overall look at the overall collection right here. So all 3 of these I believe, were new to the show. I think these 2 may have been teased before, especially this one here, but I don't know that for a fact. Overall, cool new line. Here's going to be the Alita Battle Angel. I believe this is 1/3 scale. It might be 1/4. Again, I don't know that much about this overall piece. But overall, it's really cool. So they got it out in plenty of time for the. This one was actually, I believe, unveiled at San Diego Comic-Con, which I attended. It's a really cool statue. It's a really cool statue. And that was like a long time ago. So that was like 8, 9 months ago. So really cool. And she, oh no, I think she's up for pre-order now. I do believe she just went up a couple weeks ago. Overall, really cool statue though. Again, here's more of the dinosaur pieces. This, of course, will be the Adomachus Rex from the first Jurassic World movie. This, I believe, is going to be one of the most expensive ones. Of course, it comes with like another dinosaur that it just killed. So this will be like one of the main ones. Pretty expensive. I don't believe this one's up for pre-order yet. If it's going to be probably a couple grand. But really cool piece. Here's, of course, going to be the half-scale Nun. Right here. Overall, yeah, I don't see horror movies. I'm not a fan at all. Here's going to be the piece everyone's been talking about. This, of course, is going to be the Evil Dead, Dawn of the Evil Dead, whatever. This will be 1/3 scale, not half scale. So I should have grabbed a piece with both of them together so you guys can see the difference in size, but it's going to be a lot smaller. It's also going to be massive, like overall, like the depth of this thing, like, is ridiculous. Here's a close look at the base with that scary lady, zombie or whatever coming up from the basement. Overall, it's a really cool piece. A lot of people like day one pre-order for me, so it'll be probably $2 grand. This is, of course, going to be the other Predator piece that I will feature in this video. This is actually really ballsy of Prime 1. This is going to be a piece that actually, if you guys can tell, is a wall mount. Really cool. Like, imagine walking into your bedroom and having that, like jutting out of the wall. Oh, if you're big, or above your bed even, like that would be just ridiculous. Again, here's a different look. Really cool. It's not massive, but it's not small either. I don't know the scale. It's 1/4. I would be surprised if it's 1/3. It might be 1/3. I don't know. Again, I don't know exactly because there's nothing really around it for me to compare it to exactly how big it is. It looks big. It doesn't look massive though. Okay, now this is, I don't know what this is called. This is, you guys can see it there. Trying to see if there's an, nope. That's the DC stuff. So this is just like a certain, I believe it's an anime over there. But as you guys can see, they're very scantily clad, and yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. I don't know where this is from. I'm sorry, I should have gotten a picture with the name because the names are going to be right here. But something funny was that I was watching Dorth Castle's live thing last night, and the guy who was touring them around, the first thing he said is, "Hey guys, this is not the adult section," because anyone who doesn't know, there's an adult section of this Jesus convention, I guess, but no cameras are allowed in there, and it's like a age limit, so no one can take photos. But this is not the adult section. This is white. I believe it's actually it might be even in partnership with Prime 1. It might not even be Prime 1. But as you guys can see here, some very attractive ladies with big weapons and big other things. I'll leave it with that. But again, never gonna get it. Not into it. I got Power Girl and Red Sonja for that shit. So now getting into the DC stuff. So that'll be it. I'm not gonna have too many photos of these guys, but I'll start now having some more photos. This is going to be the sons of both. This is gonna be Damian Wayne and Superboy. I don't know Superboy's real name. I'm a massive DC fan. I'm blanking. I know I would know it if I heard it. But this is cool. This is going to be a 1/3 scale, I believe. A lot of people believe it's 1/3 scale. I don't know that for a fact. Just because of the size of their heads. It's a little bit unproportionate, but I believe that's on purpose. So here's a look at the overall statue. Not the best look. I do apologize for that. Here's a look at Damian Wayne. I believe this is Damian Wayne. I mean, it could be Jason Todd, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Damian Wayne. Tim, so just a random quick lesson: Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, or the four. And then there's of course the female one from who I'm blanking on, from The Dark Knight Returns, whatever that. Those are in order of the Robins. So yeah, here's gonna be the different look, the swap out head of the Superboy right here. So this is the head, of course, that's gonna be on the statue when that other photo was taken. Right here, the angry portrait, and then you have the smiley, happy portrait here. I'd assume that Damian Wayne also comes with a swap out. I wouldn't be. I would be pretty shocked if he didn't. But there you guys go. There's that statue. Now we're going to get into the 1/5 Orcam scale line, or Orcam line. So this is going to be 1/5 scale. This is going to be the Batman by Gaslight. There's going to be two different versions of this piece. There's going to be this black one right here, and then this blue one right here. So really cool. There's a photo that zooms out on them, and you guys can see they're they look decent size right now, but compared to 1/5, they're just dwarfed. You know, like they're maybe 18 inches, maybe. I don't think they are, because they're crouching. But so here's a look at the overall piece. It's like he's standing on top of a chimney or something with the smoke coming up. Or maybe that's the chimney and that's like a whatever. But overall, pretty damn cool pieces. I'm not gonna be getting them. I have some interest in like this guy. This guy's really cool. This of course gonna be the 1/5 scale. Oh God, what the fuck is the name? Not year one. I forget the official name of this statue. But it's like a different version of the suit from the Arkham games. This is all gonna be part of the Arkham City. Oops, sorry about that, guys. My latest action figure has shipped. So here you guys go. There's this piece. Here's a closer look at the head. Overall, fantastic detail. And one of the reasons Prime One is doing this is because Prime One knows it's very hard to collect 1/3 scale statues. I have two of them. You guys can probably make them out over the shoulder. I do believe I have the two best 1/3 scale pieces, the Deathstroke and then the Dark Knight Returns Batman, with the Dark Knight Returns busts as well. Those are my only two 1/3 scale statues. I'm not going to get any more. At least I'd highly doubt that I will. I don't have the space. One, I don't have the budget. Two, mostly space though. I'm gonna just be getting 1/4 scale shit from now on. Oh, let me rephrase. I'm getting Lobo, which I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put him, but whatever. Moving on from that, this is the overall piece. So this is the whole statue from the bottom of the base, or basically the bottom of the base to the top. Really cool piece. This would be the piece I would get if I would get any from this line. This, of course, is going to be the I believe the Tim Drake in the future, or Damian Wayne, one of them in the future, as when he takes up the mantle as Batman. Just a big giant red suit here. And then here will, of course, be the Arkham City regular suit Batman. A little bit surprised that we didn't get this in 1/3 scale. But, you know, you can't win them all. We got Origins and Arkham Knight. Overall, just look at the fucking texture. It's just so good. Whew. Fucking awesome. And now here's going to be the look at all three of those statues. There you go. Really cool piece. This is going to be the 1/4 scale Batman 0 Year on bike. And this has a lot of people A lot of people excited. A lot of people saying day one for me, day one for me. Of course, I'm not gonna be getting it, but I do really like the piece, especially the base, the detail in the base here. I have several photos of this, so I'll go kind of slowly on this piece. Really cool, great texture, great sculpt, great detail in the bike. Here's a look at the side here. Again, the depth. Rad Titan does have a video of this depth. I do know he's going to be 24 inches tall. I do remember that one. Alex from Rad Titan did measure him, a depth and across and height. Here's a good look at the backpack and the back of him right here. And we got a picture of his, that would be his right leg right here. I do really like this knife detail right there. That's a really cool ad. Here's a look at the front M or bat symbol. That's of course guarding his bike, and I do really like the detail, the paint chips, the bullet holes, all that fun stuff. And now here's a better look at the face, the portrait. I would assume this would come with swap out portraits, but then again, in order to, they might want to keep this price down, to have it go with the 1/5 scale. And if they do that, they probably won't give you many different swap outs. They might, I don't know. There was no swap outs displayed at this show that I'm aware of. I didn't see any photos, but I believe this is going to be the last. Nope. Okay. So here we go. Here's going to be the last main photo of this guy. Overall, really cool piece. Now this, you guys can see now the difference. 1/5, 1/4, 1/3. So, I mean, he barely goes up to his knee. No, okay, he goes up to his about his waist. So he's probably going to be 30 inches, I would say. So he's got to be 15. I would say he's probably 16, okay, probably 16, 17 inches. But yeah, so that's just a difference in the scale, so you guys can see that. I do really like this photo. I think it shows you a lot of the difference. Do note, I do not have any more photos of this, the Batman Damned statue. I don't have any photos of him. I don't have any photos of Supergirl. I have photos of all the others that you're going to see down this line. But do note, this will be the only time seeing him. I do apologize, especially because there was really cool display options with his heads. I do have several photos of the Joker, though. So moving on, we get into just one photo of each of these guys. This, of course, he's all here for pre-order. I'm not going to spend long on him at all. This is the 1/3 scale Aquaman from the movie. Overall, cool piece, whatever. I don't buy movie statues unless it's The Dark Knight. They were my first two statues. I'll keep them, but I get Hot Toys for the movies. This, of course, will be the Black Manta statue. It's supposed to be a companion piece. So there you go. I do really like that piece, though. Moving on, this will be the Harley Quinn statue. 1/3 scale. I do not have any more photos of her. I believe it's just gonna be this one. I could have gotten a couple more, but she's already been unveiled, so I've kind of left more photos or for statues that are new to this show. So she's not up for pre-order yet, unlike the person next to her, which is the Supergirl. So yeah, she's really cool. This part of this base, however, is going to be the deluxe version, so the actual statue comes with this, and then you can get that as an add-on. Do note that. This is, of course, going to be the Batman Ninja statue. Massive statue, 1/3 scale. The deluxe edition is like an extra $250, and it comes with this whole background thing. $200, really? It's like $250, whatever. Overall, though, really cool. I do really like the art direction of these two. This, of course, was revealed, I believe, last show. This, of course, can be the Ninja Joker. Not my favorite. This is the only photo I have. I'm sorry, I didn't get better photos of this guy. But overall, Definitely not my favorite. He's cool. Again, not the best. Now here we have The Dark Knight Rises. I do apologize for any words I mispronounce. And I have only this photo just to show these two because I don't have any more photos of them. I do have photos of him because, of course, they reworked the arms. He used to have his arms out like this, and now they have him, as you guys can see, grabbing his vest. These will be 1/3 scale. He is, of course, Bane with that look. Overall, really cool, great detail. I love the veins, the wrinkles in his forehead. Overall, great piece. Look at the swap out torso right here. Overall, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn neat statue. Again, the veins really cool. Now we get into the good shit. This is the Lee Omeho. That's not. I'm mispronouncing the last name. This is the Joker everyone's saying greatest. 1/3 scale, I believe, is 30 inches, 29, 30, maybe even more, maybe even 32. Comes with comes with 4 different heads. He's just brimming with detail. So I do have several photos of him, including one of all the different heads. This is going to be the only 2 photos I have of the overall statue. This, of course, will be the normal, regular head. Really cool piece, though. I do hope they have a swap out. Of course, I won't be getting this piece, but I do hope they come with a swap out knife hand. Just a small little ad. But when they come with 4 different heads, well, of course, one will be the exclusive, but especially because they're gonna price this guy easily around probably 1,200. He should come with a swap out, just one swap out hand. Here's, of course, going to be the different portraits. Here's going to be the first one. Again, the detail is fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy. This would be the head. These 2 heads I would never display if I'd ever get this statue. Of course, this is supposed to be a companion piece to the Batman Damned, which was right next to it that I didn't get any photos of, besides the one that you guys saw earlier on. It's also can go with the Batman Knoll statue. I know that's what Chris from the Batman Statue Collector is going to do. It will be bigger than that piece, I assume. That piece is only like 29 inches tall. But here we go, and this will be the final one. Overall, fantastic. Just an awesome statue. A lot of people are saying it's the best Joker statue out there. I don't know if I'd go that far. Okay, now we're going to get into the main event of this chat. This will be the Injustice 2 Superman. Fantastic piece. What can I say? He's massive. These are 1/4 scale, but they're also massive. Okay? They're also very massive. Especially this one. Really cool piece. Just really cool. I have a lot of photos. This piece does come with, as far as I can tell, 3 different heads, 2 different emblems, and 3 different places to put the arms. So this piece will be expensive. This guy, the Wonder Woman, which I will show after this, they only showed with 1 swap out shield. I'd assume she comes with a different head, but again, this guy's gonna be $1,000. I would be surprised if he wasn't, with all those different, God, the swap outs. You could do like 12 different display options. Again, that is going to be the difference. 1, 2, arms up, angry face, and switch out shield or chest emblem. Really cool piece. Really cool piece. I do have a look at all the different display options coming up. Here's a close look at the different shield and the angry face. Fantastic. I will not be getting him. I do have the new 52 Superman, which I'm gonna hang on to. For me, it's the best looking, like best definition of a Superman out there. And he's fucking fantastic. So I won't be getting him again because I don't have the space for him. I might be getting one in this line though, so stay tuned for that. Again, a zoomed out look. This is good. This will be the best look at the emblem here, different S. Here's going to be the difference. So here's going to be the picture that shows all three different swap outs. So this would be the head I would always display with this statue. I just feel like Superman shouldn't have something weird around his head. I would actually display him. This statue is how I would display him. But as you guys can see here, you have this arm position, this, and then this. But again, many different swap outs for this piece. Here's gonna be the last picture, the picture of his base, and he's gonna be very big. The base, let's get back to one of these that shows base better. There we go. So this base, of course, these tentacles are supposed to be Brainiac's tentacles. And he's supposed to be fighting Brainiac at some point, I would imagine. Oh. And Wonder Woman. Now, this piece has a lot of people like that face, dude. That's nasty. I do have a close up of the face, but crazy portrait. These lights do flicker. I'd assume she's and you guys might not be able to tell this. She's a lot smaller than Superman. Like at minimum 5 inches. Minimum. She's probably closer to 8. She's probably 20 inches. He's probably 28. She's just fucking fantastic though. So just base, broken shield, an Amazonian sword. Here's a good look at her leg here. Here's a good, so here's the look at the different portraits, or it's the same portrait. They actually didn't swap any out. Incredible portrait. Again, I won't be getting her. I just got the new Wonder Woman Sideshow PF. I'm also getting the new 52 Wonder Woman. Fantastic piece. This, guys, if you guys can see here, is the only swap out they did with her, and that's going to be the swap out shield. So she does come with at minimum 2 different shields. Is that a different portrait? No, it's just a different. That looks kind of like a different portrait, but it's not. It's just a different one. Had the light, whatever. Overall, I do really love this piece. Fantastic. I'm starting to kind of get upset that I went with the new 52 line. However, I think these guys are better than their Injustice counterparts, and the fact that if I want, I can get the other Injustice pieces. I can get I don't know. I won't get a Green Arrow because I just bought the Sideshow PF, but another one. But that leaves me to this, and this is the only piece that I might be getting from this show, and that is this. The 1/4 scale Brainiac by Injustice 2, and holy fucking shit, guys. Whew, this guy is something fucking cool. He is massive. I'm hoping, and I am praying, that he's under 32 inches. I'm really hoping he's under 32. If he comes in at $1,000 and he is 30 inches or smaller, they probably have my money. For a couple reasons. The main one, for my new 52 setup, I will have 6 new 52 actual statues, and I'll be getting Green Arrow, I already have an Aquaman. I don't know what I'll do. I might try to get a different Aquaman at some point. But I only have one bad guy, Dorkside. I want to try to get more bad guys, and this one would be perfect. Epic base. Epic base. A light up, and the base is going to be fucking massive. Now, I'm hoping if he's 35 inches, guys, and he's going to tower over Dorkside, and he's 1500, I'm probably going to pass. Probably going to pass. He is 1/4 scale, so I don't think they're going to go crazy. I also do hope that he comes with very minimal swap outs, because the more swap outs, the more expensive this guy is going to get. And I really hope that he comes with one swap out head and a different layout of these. Just one. You don't gonna have all 4 of them change. You don't even have to have, you can have one change. But that's it. Or a swap out where he's pointing. Something like that, you know? As you guys can see, he's much bigger than the Wonder Woman. Like, that's Wonder Woman's head, is right there. So, do note, at the end of this video, I will pause this video, and I will pull up a side-by-side of all 3 of these, so you guys can really see the difference. Here's a side view of this massive base. Okay, the base isn't massive, like, it's massive up. So, we're gonna see. I also do hope that this guy doesn't come out for pre-order for 6 to 7 months, because if that happens, I can get him in a time where I have no other statues coming out. So, we're gonna have to wait and see. But here's the best look at him. Again, insane. The detail in the suit, you guys can't see too well. It's fucking, you guys can see the best there. Just the, fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Here's a good look at that. Here's the best look at the base itself. And here's going to be the final photo for you guys, a more very close into these tentacles right here. Overall, fantastic piece. Right now, guys, I will pause this video and I will pull up a different shot for you guys. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm sorry for the weird Prime 1 Studio shit. I actually realized this photo was actually on Instagram, but this is a photo so you guys can see just the size difference. Clearly, Superman is the tallest of these, probably coming in at, I don't know, it's hard to say, because you can't see them next to the 1/3 scales. So it's hard to tell. Hopefully they're not that big. But, fantastic statues, as you guys can see. That's almost too big compared to, like, look at one, like, she's much smaller. So, I don't know. But, overall, guys, this show was fantastic. I'll just keep it here on this video, on this photo here while I wrap things up. Fantastic. These pieces especially. Just the whole Injustice line is really cool. I'm not the biggest fan of their costumes. That's why I went the New 52 way, I guess, because I really love the way that those guys look. But overall, yeah, Prime 1's killing it. I'm gonna have to rethink a couple. Let's face it, I'm not gonna rethink anything. I know what statues I'm getting. I can only get 1 or 2 more, maybe ever, because of just my room. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I know I'm for sure getting Lobo. He's a dream piece of mine. I'm gonna finish this New 52 line for sure. I already have Flash paid off. Batman's payment starts soon. Other than that, I'm getting a bunch of premium format females in, um, as well as the green arrow PF. So I'm getting all of those. I'm getting Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, those three. I'm also getting Green Arrow. I might rethink my Green Arrow. Especially, it'll make me really mad is if I get Green Arrow, he comes in, I spend $600 on Green Arrow, and 2 months later Prime 1 comes out with their Injustice 2 Green Arrow. He fits the line better, because my goal, as I explained before, is to have a massive setup of big bads, Darkseid, him, depending on price, and then a bunch of the Justice League. Probably 10 Justice League members. I know of 6, 7 plus Green Arrow, 8 if you want to include the Aquaman, and then I'll get the other, a couple main ones. If they do Martian Manhunter, which I'll get Martian Manhunter, things like that. Martian Manhunter, Injustice 2. Please. People would lose their shit. But yeah, guys, that will wrap up my coverage. Overall, I enjoyed the show. Biggest misses, I guess you would say. It's hard for me to say misses. Overall statues I didn't like. I I don't know. I think Superman could be better. He comes with like 90 different swap outs. It's more the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of the overall look, the overall Superman look in that game. But hits, Wonder Woman, big hit. The 1/5 line, big hit. But this is the standout, the Brainiac. Poof. Yeah, guys, that will end this statue chat. What's coming up in my statue life soon? Harley Quinn is the next statue I'm probably going to get, followed, shortly by the Flash New 52. I will be moving in the next couple months. My cutoff for statues is the middle of March. So anything that comes the middle of March, I will open here. If it comes later than that and I haven't moved yet, I'm not going to actually open the statue. I think I will because of the 30-day policy, and then I'll box it back up. Hopefully that will only happen with 1 or 2 statues. Maybe Flash, maybe Poison Ivy. But until my next chat, guys, which I'll probably do a chat before I get another statue. I don't know exactly. I haven't gotten a shipping notice yet from Harley. She should be here easily by the middle of March. I would hope and assume. Along with Flash should be here hopefully by the end of March. So yeah, the Flash will probably remain actually in his thing, in his box. But yeah, overall, pretty good show. Again, I don't have too many more things I'm going to be ordering. I just can't for room purposes, for shit like that. So yeah, guys, this has been an MVP Collectables chat going over the Winter Wonderfest, my thoughts on it, everything like that. Yeah. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good shit. I love questions. I try to write back if someone comments. I like every comment. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and share. And until my next video, guys, bye-bye.